timing's a bit weird, so it's gonna be a tiny bit inaccurate, just so you know. Okay.
That should be fine.
Hello, I'm that one guy, underscore NNN. And I'll just get started. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so this is Catbird. It's a mobile game where you walk and glide. Except I'm emulating it on my PC. So yeah. Just a bit of a warning, I'm pretty tired, so... Okay, I didn't get that. Got that on my PB. So, yeah, doesn't matter. But yeah. This game is pretty heavily cycle-based. So a lot of the skips in this game are just getting the cycles faster, or the rare occasion, slight, like, movement tricks that allow you to go faster through the level. Most levels have a cycle in some way, shape, or form. However, some do not. Just a warning, I am pretty tired. So my commentary and most likely my gameplay will be affected by that. I practiced this trick like, god damn it. Sorry about that. I'm just frustrated because I practiced this trick like for 15 freaking minutes just so I wouldn't fail it. Just to fail it, dude. It's frustrating. So, yeah, I expect this run to be pretty bad because, like I said, I'm tired. I really don't expect this to PB unless my last world is absolutely amazing. Which, knowing my record when it comes to the last world of this game, it's not. So, in this level we do something slightly different. We kind of jump, which allows us to fall faster. So yeah, so we're going to take an intentional death here, because this allows us to make a cycle without literally dying, because... So your choices are either die in game or... Oh my god, dude, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. What the... Dude, what the... Told you this run was going to be bad. Probably didn't believe me, did you? Because I have second freaking place. Yeah, don't be surprised to get frustrated because dying in this category is really annoying. Because, yeah, I'm used to freaking individual worlds where you don't die at all and everything is pixel perfect. Well, not pixel perfect, but you get the idea. It's pretty perfect. Not freaking all worlds where you can take a few deaths and still get a pretty decent time. So, yeah, that's just my mindset when it comes to all worlds. Or when it comes to this game, generally. And also it's weird, because generally Mart is one of my better worlds when it comes to all worlds, not, hopefully every other world. Okay, so... Yeah. Most of my commentary is just going to be me going on tangents and not actually explaining any... It's gotta be... This game's using macros against me. Oh yeah, the instant resetting thing that I've been doing, that's not possible in iOS, or not possible easily. Just gonna take it slow, because I know this world isn't gonna PB at this point, dude. I just had 6 deaths and it's not even the end of the first world. It's not gonna PB. If it PBs, then I'm literally gonna quit Catbird. Okay, so that level, I'll actually explain something for once. Beginners actually have a hard time with it, except it's one of those levels where it's kind of hard to learn but easy to master situations. And also, it's pretty easy to fall off of here, but people just overreact how far you actually need to go. Because the saw, one thing the creator needs to learn is saw hitboxes, because they suck in this game. They're like one box, even though the actual thing takes up 4 spaces. I've messed around with Stencil. I don't even know how he did that. I don't even know how that's physically possible for him to do that, unless he did something really stupid. Okay. So now we're heading on to the first boss, and now this is really hard, so I'm going to need my full attention for this. Oh my god, I almost died. So yeah, that's the end of Marta. Let's hope that the rest of the run doesn't suck like that. So now we're going on to Grassy. You can tell it's called Grassy because it's made of grass. Unlike most platformers where the grass world was actually first, Capra decided to make the grass world second, so I really don't know what I'm doing, okay? Watch every other world be perfect except for Marta. Dude, I would quit Capra if that happens. So this level has a really hard cycle that has like 5 frame perfect inputs. Guess who sucks at frame perfect inputs? Yes, that's me, alright. Like, I can do them, just not well. I don't think I've ever speedrun a game that had frame perfect tricks. This game has a 2-pixel perfect trick. A trick that requires 2 pixels, which isn't a glitch, by the way. It actually pretty much is a glitch. What am I saying? I don't do it in the run because we skipped that level already, so you don't have to worry about it. There's one other technique like that, but it is so hard, it's not worth it. Like, I've never pulled it off, and it's not because it's hard, it's because I've never tried. So, yeah. One thing about Grassy is that there's a lot of really hard cycles. So, if you love making really hard cycles, then you should probably speedrun Grassy. If you don't like making really hard cycles, then you shouldn't speedrun the game. I actually think... No, I'm trying to think if there is a world that... Now that I think about it, I don't think any of the worlds in this game don't have really hard cycles at world record base. But if you really just, like, don't want to do any hard tricks, then speedrun Winda, because Winda has literally no hard tricks in the entire run, except for 1, and possibly 2 more if I decide to go back to it. Which I do plan on going for it after I get a good time in Grassy. So that was cool. Nice. Okay, so this is Vertigo. This is a vertical level. There's another vertical level, but it's an Australian vertical level. For those who don't get what that means because you don't understand meme culture, that just means that it goes downwards instead of up. I'll tell you when we get to the Australian vertical level. So I forgot that there's this trick called flutter shoving or flutter pushing. I call it flutter pushing because I'm not I don't know. However, I don't do it because it's really hard on emulator. Because like I can't get it consistently on emulator. That's the one disadvantage. I run it way more on emulator, but I also don't know how to flutter shove on emulator. It's probably just a matter of relearning it, which is why I'm running Grassy. Because one advantage of learning is that then I actually get better at all worlds, and I could possibly take the world record. Probably not though, because Mr. UppercaseT's run is really good. I also kind of like running this game without a timer because it actually makes the run feel shorter than it actually is. So if I ever actually take this run seriously, I might try to get another monitor so I can like set the timer over there. So I don't really think about the time because I feel like I do better when I don't have a timer. Oh yeah, here's the Australian vertical level. There's a really hard cycle, so I make this that cycle light, which I just did. For any of you who know the anime Made in Abyss, that's literally how the entire series goes. That's my Made in Abyss speedrun, done in 15 seconds. What the freaking heck? Dude, I'm gonna get banned from this because I said freaking heck. Heck. What the heck did I just do? Did you see that? I should get a reward for doing that. Someone clip that and send it to Glad Jonas. For speedrun fails. Or, wow, that was smart. I went from being amazing at the game to literally being the worst player of all time. I'm gonna post this and people are gonna be like, oh my god, your run sucks. Oh yeah, here's Mad Totems. This is the one boss in the game that's actually kind of difficult, so I'm gonna concentrate. So I took a slightly slower cycle because I kind of don't want this run to suck. Despite how much I say it's gonna suck, I kind of don't want it to suck. So now we're on the window. You can tell because there's wind. This is the world I was telling you about that has no hard tricks. I was just about to say that you shouldn't die in the world, right as I died. So that's already... I'm also pretty sure we only had one death in Grassy. Yeah, we had one death in Grassy, which is pretty good, actually. I will admit that Grassy is actually pretty good for being this tired, and for, in my opinion, Grassy being my worst world. Especially compared to the fact that it's currently the only world I don't have a world record in. Sad face. I actually never had a world record in Grassy. I've had 3rd place. I used to be like 7 seconds behind Mr. UppercaseT, who was the god of the game before I actually decided to take this game seriously. I think I officially became the god of the game when I got Marta any % record. Which I plan on... Oh my freaking god, dude. I'm surprised that, like, the reset glitch is banned, which, I mean, obviously... Fucking... Sorry. Dude, this game uses macros. In my personal defense, I'm really tired right now. And I kinda usually don't die 10 times in an All Worlds run, so... In my defense, usually my All Worlds run are actually good. Also lag, I love lag. Actually something I should... It's probably... I already know. Never. Freaking heck. That would actually be an interesting time save if that actually works. Let me investigate that. That would be a weird time save, though. And it probably doesn't work because the game's coded in a certain way or something. I don't know. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I died here in my PB. That's like 10 seconds. So let's not die here. Whoa, dude. Literally best player in the game. Can't wait to do my next run. Because maybe my next run won't be completely bad. What the heck? I don't even know if I'm playing the game right now. I feel like my fingers are just doing actions that my brain tells them to do. And my eyes are just not doing anything. No, actually, it's not even my brain. It's just my eyes telling my eyes grew a brain is now telling my fingers to do certain actions, which completes the game at a certain rate. You can tell how big their brain is because they just died. I should use that excuse anytime I die in a speedrun. My eyes made me do it. My eyes are sending signals to my fingers to do certain actions. Not my brain. I'm pretty sure I died on this level once in all those runs, so you can make fun of me for that, because this level's easy. I would try to prove it to you by doing a blindfolded run, but I can't prove it, because I don't feel like turning on my camera. I decided to go get one drink, and I almost died. That's a bumper cancel. You just jump before you actually get bumped. Kinda like saves time. Specifically 0.5 seconds if I remember correctly. But then I found a time save that saves like 0.1 seconds over the previous run, but I don't do it because it's actually really stupid. So this is another level that has a flutter shove in it, but no one does it because it sucks. I also just realized I'm pretty sure in Spike Bite the spikes are in front of the box, whereas in that level the spikes are behind it. Might be wrong though, might be wrong. But it could also be 100% correct. You just expose a creator for being lazy. So I remember I was gonna do like 25 no resets of Catbird. My first run where I was gonna do it, I died like 20 times in this level and gave up. Because that's the problem with doing no resets of this game. They're good until you keep dying on one level, and then it's just frustrating. It's no longer fun. But the category itself is pretty fun. It's just not when you die in the same level 500 times. So here's Big Bear. I would give this the easiest boss, but then I remember that the World 1 boss exists. So I really don't need to concentrate. Now that I said that, I'm gonna die on the boss, aren't I? I remember when I was grinding this category for the world record, I actually died on this boss because I jumped too early when he shot the big ball at me. That's an actual thing. I wish I could show it off, but then again, I kinda don't want the run to 100% suck. So because I don't want the run to 100% suck, I'm gonna not do the hard strat. Alright, so I have to do a bit of menuing. So you have to skip a cutscene, skip another cutscene, then you have to enter Zipsa. Okay, cool. That was pretty good menuing. So this is Zipsa. This is my personal favorite world. And that's because I have the world record in it. I actually this was my first world I had world record in. I beat the world record by 3 seconds, I think, and now I beat it by 5. And now I plan on beating my current world record by about 3 seconds. So I can get the second sub 5. Not the second, but first for this world, but the second world to get sub 5. Because Winda and Grassy are never getting sub 5. Just in case, because knowing me, anything is freaking able to happen. Dude, I'll have so much time in this world, it's actually possible for me to PB if I just play this world completely perfectly. Okay, so there's this trick. And of course I didn't get it. Of course I freaking practice it. Get it every time in practice, and then when I actually get in the, and then when I actually go in the marathon, I fail it. Perfect sense, mate. Oh yeah, Zipsa also has electricity, and if you look really closely, you can notice that the electricity actually isn't connected. It's distracting once you see it, but I've learned to just deal with it. I shouldn't have said it, because I'm actually kind of distracted by it now. Gang gang. No, oh my god, dude. I might just skip this level, because this is the one reason I don't freaking like this world. Because this level exists. And because someone by the name of Mr. Uppercase T decided, you know what, let's freaking make a fast cycle for this world, and let's make it suck. That's his exact words. He was like, let's make a fast cycle, and let's make it suck. This level also has a fast cycle, which should be easy, but obviously, because I'm running Zipsa and an All Worlds run, literally every level must suck. That's literally a requirement that the universe made, that any time I do Zipsa and an All Worlds run, it must suck. Just as a comparison, I'm pretty sure my PB, my Zipsa is like 6:14, whereas my PB is 5:02. Just so you get an understanding. Everything else is like 10 seconds compared to my PB, whereas that is 1 minute. So yeah, I'm pretty mad about that. It could have been world record if it was like, yeah, I think that actually would have world record if it wasn't for the fact I suck at Zipsa when it comes to All Worlds. Don't know why I went for that. It saves like 1 second. What the? I'm done. I just want to finish this freaking run, dude. I honestly just want to finish this run at this point. I really don't care about it. It's not going to PB. Freaking told the main dude behind this marathon that this run was either going to completely suck or freaking PB. And I really wanted the PB. Well, guess I'm gonna have to grind the hell out of All Worlds. Yay. Really don't want to do that. Because knowing me, I'm gonna make one minor mistake and just be like, oh, reset, and I'm just gonna freaking be Fierce on Fire and Fierce on Fire and freaking Super Mario Odyssey. If you get that joke, then you probably just got the haha funny noises. Okay, we're on to the final level. If I die, I'm literally gonna just, like, not live anymore, because I'll literally be done with my life if I die at this boss. I would put this boss at the second hardest, but if it was an actual difficulty scale, it would not be that It would be like somewhere in the middle between Big Bear and Mad Totems, because it's not that hard. Boss difficulty order, in my opinion, is Mad Totems, Spiderweb, Big Bear. Yeah, that should be good. I can just move into the center. Okay, timing ends when I hit the portal. And time. So, what time did I get? Need to actually check Twitch.
25:13.
25:13, really? I kind of don't want to believe that, but okay.
You can time it again.
Actually, we use a different timing method, so I think that would be like a 25:10, which is insane. I honestly thought this was gonna be like a 28.
So it was pretty good.
I mean,
So we have one more run. So.
yeah, I should get a decently good time on that next.